What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pure Free For All, an exclusive series to BlackTideTV, where I play Free For All game where I just use base models, no score streaks, no equipment, and I just go crazy and win free for all games. And we just talk about a random thing in the game. Today we're talking about Akimbo weapons. I've touched on this before. I did a bit on the introvert video where I got my first single-handed SAC-3. You can click on the first link in the description to go to that video right now. But before you do that, make sure you stick around and watch the rest of this video because I've got some things to touch on in this video. So I've talked about variants and stuff before and other weapons where there's akimbo only weapons and all kinds of stuff like that. I've talked about that a couple times and I talked about how it kind of bugs me, and I thought that deserves its own video. So in this Pure Free For All, we're talking about akimbo weapons. So where did Call of Duty go so strict? When did it get so strict as to what can be akimbo and what can't? I remember back maybe like Modern Warfare 2, probably I think CoD 4 as well, and even Black Ops. All the SMGs you could do akimbo on. Any SMG you wanted, if you wanted to do akimbo on it, you could use akimbo. You just had to put on the attachment for akimbo, and bam, you have an akimbo weapon. It's that easy, and that's all there was to it. Nowadays, it's like, in Advanced Warfare in particular, it's like you can do akimbo on your pistols, but everything else, unless it's akimbo only, then you can't do akimbo on it. I think it's really weird that they got like that. It used to just be so free spirit, like do whatever you want, we don't give a shit. And now they're kind of the studios are kind of pressing down and making a certain, they're making a stand about, oh, you can't shoot those ones akimbo, but you can shoot those ones akimbo. SAC-3 XMGs in particular. The SAC-3 is a submachine gun which was originally akimbo only, and then they started releasing variants that are single-handed, which the variants are not good, let me tell you right now. I do not like them at all. They have really high fire rate to compensate for losing one of the other SAC-3s that you're using, and they're just not that good. They've got low damage, and anyways, you learn more about that in the introvert video. But for now, the akimbo weapons in this game, they're so lacking. Like the SAC-3 was akimbo only. Why was that one akimbo only, and all the rest of the SMGs you can't do akimbo on at all? Like, I want to be able to use the ASM-1 akimbo. They're both the ASM-1 is a submachine gun. It would be just as light as the SAC-3. Why can't I hold two of them? Just like I hold two SAC-3s, or why can't I hold two MP11s? Like, it's been done in Call of Duty games before. I don't know why they're being so strict about it in Call of Duty games now. The only things that you can really select akimbo for are pistols and this, and in particular the special weapon, which is the M1 irons, which is also a pistol. If you haven't run the M1 irons akimbo, definitely do it. It's the way this gun was made. This thing is amazing akimbo, and it definitely makes for some amazing gameplay. This gameplay is more of like a shot for shot, which is kind of a hectic and crazy gameplay, and I only won by 1 kill. So it's a very extreme gameplay. Using the akimbo M1 irons makes for some hectic times, and it's a lot of fun just to use and just goof around with. So definitely try that out. Just while that's on my brain. The other thing I want to talk about as building on this akimbo thing is the XMGs. The XMGs are akimbo only. Now, they have a sight on, just like the SAC-3, they've got a sight on them. You should be able to aim down the sights with them. And the only way that you aim down the sights in this game is if you have a single weapon. So you should be able to use the XMG single. I thought that maybe when they brought out the SAC-3 single, they were also going to sneak in their little secret XMGs single-handed, but they didn't. I think the XMG single-handed would be amazing, where it's like, you can, where the normal XMGs you enter lockdown mode, the single-handed XMGs, when you aim down sights, you could enter lockdown mode. So you could just be running around, aim down sights, and you stop moving, and you can't move while you're aiming down the sights, but you can be in lockdown mode and just have like crazy high damage and stuff. All your stats go up when you aim down sights. It would be so cool. Have like no recoil when you're aiming down sights because you're in lockdown mode. It would just be a really cool thing that they could have done, and they didn't do it. Why didn't they do it? Like, why did they make it akimbo only? Why is akimbo only even a thing? Like, the two guns, the SAC-3s and stuff, or the SMGs, whatever one, they're not attached to each other. They're not like there's a bar attaching them, keeping them as one gun. It's like, especially with like SAC-3s and stuff, if you think about real life scenario where you have two guns, and say there's a guy like there's a guy like way over there. He's very far, and you're never gonna hit him if you're hip firing two Akimbo Wield weapons. You're just gonna put one of them down, and you're gonna aim down your sights and shoot that guy. It's that easy. But in the game, it's like, no, I can't let go of this Akimbo weapon. Same as picking up weapons off the ground. If you're in a real life situation and you need more firepower, and your dead comrade or whatever dropped his gun over there, you're gonna pick up that gun and you're gonna use it too. You're gonna use two guns and shoot them both. You should be able to run Akimbo anything. Maybe with the specialists in Black Ops 3, there should be a guy like the Gunzerker from Borderlands 2 where he can Akimbo any two weapons. But even still, you should be able to run like an SMG and a pistol and shoot them both at the same time, or run two SMGs. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to rant for you guys about the Akimbo weapons. And I really hope they fix the Akimbo issue in the future, or just bring it back to what the Akimbo issue was before. Like, older games had Akimbo right, and now we've got it all screwed up, and it's kind of ruined. So hopefully the Call of Duty developers work on that, and they fix up the Akimbo in this game. Or not in this game, but in future Call of Duty games. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Tell me down below what your favorite Akimbo weapon has been from the Call of Duty games. Favorite this video, share it with all your friends, subscribe for more daily content, and I'll see you guys on my next video.